Some women seem to turn their age and gender to an advantage and experience into authority. This is not unusual for our modern times wise women, and in fact, one explanation can be estrogen. There is a physicality of women that carry with it both containers for deep truth and awakened spirituality, and it is linked to the hormones. The corpus callosum connecting brain hemispheres show minimal sex differences when you control for overall brain size. But studies do show that women have a smoother communication between analytical and emotional centers, which is linked to the two hormones. Women's hormone balance tends to support collaboration and long-term thinking. This allows many women to integrate logic and empathy simultaneously, a skill linked to holistic decision-making and conflict resolution. Hey you, perfect soul. I am Sophia, author, self-help, spirituality, fantasy action, and sociology, with a PhD in sociology. Female top leaders is still something rare, unobtainable, and unrewarding, even though research clearly shows that the winning concept for successful leadership of today is to be compassionate and sustainable and collaborative, traits that are defined as typical feminine leadership traits, but obviously can be developed by men. It is an understanding of feeling deeply so you can see clearly. It is a power of presence and resonance that combine emotion with reason and empathy with strategy. So let's integrate and transform. Let's Ubuntu, Namaste, Aloha, Dao, Frid, Salam and Shalom in peace, harmony and love. All living things consists of DNA and RNA, but all living things does not have estrogen and testosterone. Those two steroid hormones that acts as specialized signal substances are connected to the reproduction and physiology of human beings and other mammals, where estrogen in general dominates within women and testosterone within men. But this fluctuates and changes during lifetime and age. Estrogen supports neural connectivity, especially between the left and right hemisphere, which enhance emotional processing, intuition, and verbal communication. Estrogen influences synaptic plasticity and neuroprotection and modulates neurotransmitter systems involved in mood, memory, and social cognition. This supports emotional nuance, social bonding, empathy, and stress resilience. Besides estrogen, oxytocin, the bonding hormone, promotes empathy, trust, bonding, and cooperative behavior, qualities essential for a transformational leadership. In contrast, testosterone, while vital for drive and risk-taking, can also increase aggression and competition, as well as reduce social sensitivity when dominant. Testosterone enhances brain domains, which is connected to reward systems and motivation. That creates complex effects on self-esteem, risk behavior, and social intelligence. So, the two hormones create different strategies as a leader, facing challenges or conflicts. While a person with higher dominance of estrogen would mainly adapt or avoid conflicts, a person with higher dominance of testosterone will compete or defend. It is a question of either a leadership of control or a leadership with social strategies. Estrogen also affects the physical health, where women generally live longer, globally on average about 5 to 7 years longer than men. Women also show stronger immune responses since estrogen enhances immune defense and cardiovascular health. Evolutionary, this likely developed because survival of offspring depended on maternal resilience. But the truth is that female elders bring benefits for all. It is becoming more evident in both research and by experience. Many female leaders has during the last decades awakened and see their unique value as carriers of both the wisdom of tradition and the freedom of reinvention. So here's what you can do. Educate yourself concerning your two divine hormones. Dare to reinvent yourself and use your age as an asset, not a limitation. Refuse to become a relic and use yourself as the future's midwife, as new vessels for old archetypes. Choose to emerge, not to retreat, with your stability and depth. Your power is your presence. Your wealth is your understanding. Be an active and loving change maker, and above all, be your perfect balance of our two sacred energies. Love is contagious, so love like crazy. Blessed day.